I think it's pretty well established that the Lentrada team is the largest team at HRB Chelsea, but what many people may not know is that I think we're also one of the closest teams. And on June 14th, that closeness was put to the test as a large portion of the team ran in MUCKFEST MS.
What are some tips for a successful MUCKFEST?
Towel, clean clothes, and probably like Neosporin or something. Bandages.
Lots and lots and lots of sunscreen.
Do not ever wear anything white.
It's very, very valuable that you're stretching, you're doing some warm-ups. We did some really fun jumping jacks, and in between there was also some beer drinking if you want to hydrate before you start.
Find an attractive person in front of you as good motivation and just stay behind them the whole time. And you should be fine. You'll definitely get done, that's for sure.
Don't do the obstacles you don't want to do. It is okay to quit. It is okay to walk by. It is recommended.
And then of course it's so important going in with energy to have some great cheerleaders, somebody that's got some signs, a lot of glitter, just they're cheering you on while you're going through your obstacles.
What was your favorite obstacle?
Definitely in the beginning when you jump, you just get into the water, climb up the hill, then slide down into another muddy hill, and then a muddy puddle, and you just start to race complete in dirt.
What was your favorite obstacle at MUCKFEST?
I'd have to say the big balls, just pushing them away and then hitting me back in the face.
My favorite obstacle seems to be the thunderstorm, and I was the only one who liked that.
Was that the one on the floor?
I was one on the floor, and it had a canopy
Right.
on the floor, and it was like 6 inches above the ground, and heavy metal music blasted. What was your favorite obstacle?
I think the rope. There's a few rope climbing. I liked all of them.
Favorite obstacle was when you had to go on that really tall platform and then jump off and then pull yourself up on that rope.
What was your favorite obstacle course?
There were a lot that I did not like, but I think my favorite obstacle in the course was towards the very end. You're exhausted and you're just covered in mud, and there are these big swings, and from the swings you jump into a 6-foot pool of what was once water and is now mud, but somehow this mud sort of cleanses you of all the nastiness that you previously went through.
Here they come.
How did it feel when you crossed the finish line?
Unbelievable. Out of 25, 27 obstacles, I did more than I thought I would do, although not as much. But the fact that I chose not to take that short course, but went and did the long version, I was so proud of myself, as well as so proud of the team. It was just an overall great day.
How did it feel when you crossed the finish line at MUCKFEST?
It felt good. It felt amazing. My legs felt like jelly, like linguine, like I couldn't even walk, but I was so proud and happy to cross the finish line.
What did it feel like when you crossed the finish line?
I was excited. I was really exhausted. I was a little disappointed that I came in much later than I had hoped I would, but whatever. How did it feel when you crossed the finish line?
Oh man, being that I haven't run more than a mile in over a year, I was fairly exhausted towards the end.
How did it feel when you crossed the finish line at MUCKFEST?
I was thirsty.
Any additional tips for MUCKFEST?
Definitely take a couple of showers and wash your hair about 5 times.
What makes a team?
I.
What makes for a good team?
Good drinking buddies.